Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mary Masseri, and this is a short video expressing what I feel are the best dispositions for teaching. Dispositions are the backbone of our personal philosophy. They are shaped over time from a mixture of our nature, who we are as people, and our nurture, our experiences in life, and what we've learned. I possess honesty naturally, and naturally possess an enormous amount of respect. I hold fairness in high esteem, and I'm certain this is how I've gained the respect of so many young adults over time. I make it a point to become familiar with my students' personal interests as well as their educational interests, and I use my familiarity with their interests to sharpen my understanding of how they retain knowledge. I've spent an immeasurable amount of time reflecting on the events of all the days that I've taught, the lessons that I've taught, and just reflecting on any discussion that I've had with my students. I'm eager to gain advice from my supervisors, colleagues, my students, and basically anyone that I feel is able to teach me anything. My instincts have always told me that this is the best way to maximize my abilities as not only a professional, but a member of society, a mother, a family member, and a friend. Of course, compassion is one of my natural abilities, and is something that I possess by nature. Sometimes I possess enough compassion for it to be a fault. As a matter of fact, that's one of the aspects of myself that I have to keep in check. What I mean is that I feel very strongly about children, and if there's a child that's been in my care that's had a personal problem that I feel I can help with, sometimes I might put too much of my time and resources into that one child, and that one student that I can afford. And in the past, this has caused conflicts of interest with other students and even colleagues and supervisors. I also have an issue with punctuality. These are the things I want to work on, is the ability to be on time, turn in assignments on time, and I've reflected on why I've always been bad at being punctual. I've done research on ways to improve this faulty aspect of myself, and I'm sure I'll be forever working on this part of myself so that I can be a better teacher and a better professional. Professional educators are always going to make sure that they're clean, they're neat, and they're prepared. They're going to make sure that they're demonstrating respect for themselves, colleagues, and their students. They're going to make sure that when they communicate and interact, it's always appropriate. And if you're doing all these things, you're being the best professional that you can be. Jim Henson said that kids don't always remember what you teach them, but they will remember what you are. And I know what he means by that is children, they're not going to gravitate towards someone who's cold or unthinking. They're going to gravitate and want to learn from someone who is warm and open and welcomes their thoughts and just their presence, period. So that's what I think is my natural quality that's going to make me a very good teacher. And all in all, I'm aware that making a career out of teaching will be an ongoing process of development for myself, and I invite this challenge wholeheartedly and eagerly. I appreciate everyone taking the time to listen. Thank you.